Birdemic 3, Sea Eagle, and I'm going to take a wild guess to say that this movie features a bunch of angry seagulls with a massive attitude problem. Film begin, and hey, we're off driving, and driving some more, and driving even morelier, which is just like in Birdemic Shock and Terror, where the entire opening scene was just 3 minutes of a guy driving around and nothing actually happened. Anyway, here's Lonely Man, and he's taking a stroll at the pier because, you know, it's a nice day out, you might as well go enjoy a bit of nature. But wait a minute! Lonely Man has just seen someone far in the distance. It's Cup Lady, who's doing some special needs stuff with 2 cups. So he goes over to strike up a conversation, asking, what the hell are you doing? And as it turns out, she's a marine biologist doing scientific experiments by pouring one bottle of water into another one, because that's science, which actually I guess does check out, because that's pretty much the same way the Wuhan lab created all those viruses. So he's like, is there actually something wrong with this seawater then? And she really knows her biology, saying, oh my god, yes, those sea lions over there, right, they've got cancer because of global warming, and it's made the water too acidic. He's utterly blown away by that bombshell, because he thought the increase in marine mammal cancers around California was due to the remnants of DDT chemical dumpage in the 70s, and also herpes. So he says, since you sound so smart, do you want to go on a date with me? And would you believe it, she actually agrees. Scene transmission, and Lonely Man is chilling with the TV on. But what is he actually watching? A documentary about global warming, you dumbass! Where he's being told that the weather for thousands of years has been really stable. Up until now, where it's completely out of control. Wait, what? Who the hell was keeping global meteorological records for thousands of years? And also, I thought storm frequency was actually decreasing. You know what? It doesn't matter, because according to the TV documentary man, extinction of life on Earth is coming because of climate change. Even though the last interglacial period was hotter than today. And hell, even the medieval warming period, like only 1,000 years ago, was like hot. You know what? Come to think of it, it doesn't matter because it's date time. And straight up, there is no small talk or anything, because Cup Lady shows him a chart saying, you see this graph, right? Yeah, you see it. Well, the higher the pH, the more acidity. And wait, what? But a higher pH is out. You know what? Doesn't matter again, because we're not here for an education. And now she's saying, with that high pH, all those sea animals are getting cancer and dying. So Lonely Man tells her, we must stop global warming. And then starts to mansplain that he studies aging because his grandma died of old age. So it kind of makes sense. And she's like, whoa, that's really cool. How do you slow down aging then? And he says, the way to slow down aging is to eat less food, but eat more vegetables, and also throw in a bit of chicken now and again. Which is totally mind-blowing, because I thought you did like loads of cocaine and like heroin. So they go on a romantic walk to look out at the ocean, and immediately turn around and walk off. I mean, literally, they walk up to the rail and then immediately just turn around. It's like, oh my god, that's pretty. But oh my god, hold those horses. What the hell is going on over there? It's a friggin' climate protest of like 6 people. And they're saying, stop this climate genocide. We must stop all fossil fuels immediately to save the planet. Like, even though weather-related deaths is at the lowest since record began. And here's political tool who says protect my future. Which is hilarious, because without fossil fuels, there is no supply chain, and they're all starved to death immediately because they're useless. So in a way, I guess the future is protected since they're all dead. Let's head to the beach, where probably lives in a tent, is painting, and stop right there. Surfer guy is coming running out of the ocean saying, oh my god, there's a shark in those waters, and that's global warming's fault. Anyway, they go walking again, and here's Beach Man who is like, hey, I'm an estate agent. And would you believe it? Lonely Man is actually looking to buy a house. So Beach Man hands him a card, and like that was really convenient, and oh my god, no one cares. Anyway, Lonely Man ain't done, and he's telling Beach Fella, I'm looking for a 3-bedroom house surrounded by trees and the forest, because, you know, I really like nature and all that. which makes Beachman laugh, saying, "Why would you do that? There's been loads of forest fires and it keeps burning down all the houses." So Lonely Man, he's blown away by this absolute knowledge bomb and then asks, "What caused all those fires then?" And shut that front door! It was global warming's fault, and not because of geographical positioning and the topographical features of like the Sierra Nevada mountains, leading to a severe lack of moisture in the air resulting in dry tinder, and oh yeah, poor forest management by the Californian government. Flippity flop, and Lonely Man has just closed a deal with Business Bloke for $10 million. But what did he actually sell? I don't know, some crap, and now he's rich. And would you believe it again? He goes buys a house off Beachman, and now he's on a boat with Cup Lady, and now he's back on land checking out some dino bones. So like this guy gets around a lot. And Cup Lady says, "It's a shame that none of the whales these days will live long enough because they're all gonna die of cancer." But wait a minute, someone's just turned up, and Lonely Man is like, "Oh my sweet baby Jesus, I know you. You own that payment system thing on the internet and like also have a space company and make electric cars." So basically a knockoff Elon Musk. And now they're discussing how cool like electric cars are. And then the knockoff Musk says, "We better fix global warming or we won't have any cars to enjoy in the future." And it's like, holy shit, it's literally every line of dialogue in this film. I mean, literally every bit of dialogue is about climate change. So since it's only carbon dioxide that causes global climate shifts and absolutely nothing else, I mean, zero other factors affect the global climate, how do we fix it? By pumping CO2 out into space, you dumbass! And then that would kill all the plants. And then that in turn kill everyone on the planet. Maybe that's not a good plan. And also, as a side note, Earth was actually getting perilously low on CO2. I mean, seriously low. In like the past million years, it has fluctuated between 180 to 275 parts per million. And that's like devastating for plant life. It's like, it's controversy time. If anything, for a healthy biosphere, we should be aiming between 500 and 1,000 parts per million. Oh wait, sorry, that's actual real science right there. Oh, I'm such a bigot with my degree in research skills. Anyway, they go wine tasting, which is nice because I legit like red wine. It's a manly drink. And now they're off walking. But hold on, it's now raining. But I thought earlier they said it was really dry. Oh, they can't make their mind up, can they? Well, that was absolutely pointless. I mean, all those scenes were absolutely pointless. So they go cringe dancing while T-Pain is singing a song. But what kind of song is he singing? Let's review crap writing. That's a very good crap. It's about global warming, you utter dingus. What else would it be about? Cats? And seriously, this scene was like 5 minutes of them dancing. I'm not joking. And then the singer just turns white somehow. Amazing. They finish up dance room grinding and then head to the hotel where they're gonna go do the sex. And holy sweet baby Jesus, she's in for the whole 3-inch pounder tonight, boys. Next daytime, where the sun is shining, global warming is happening, children are crying, everyone's dying, sweet faces melting, and the trees are burning. Oh, and a bunch of terrorist sea eagles doing a global jihad out of absolutely nowhere. And it took like literally an hour for like the birds to shut. This film's like an hour and 20 minutes and they turn up for the last 20 minutes. And it's called Birdemic. Amazing. Scene transmission, and Not So Lonely Anymore Man and Cup Lady are having a romantic walk in the woods. And that's actually pretty cool because it's nice to get back to nature now and again, isn't it? And there's the guy from The Hangover. You know, that guy who said like the wolf pack and stuff. And he's with his girlfriend. So they get chatting, saying, "These trees used to be a lot greener 10 years ago." And Lonely Man says, "Yep, gotta blame it on climate change. But oh my balls, there's the jihadi sea eagles. So quick, run, or climate change will kill you to death." Let's check out Moto Bicycle Guys. And they're rolling up because no matter how metal you are, nature is still pretty cool. And now they're drinking in the woods and they're chilling. But sea eagles! So they pull out their guns and then start shooting at them. And one of them literally has an automatic rifle, which I thought was illegal. And now they're all dead somehow. And like literally somehow, like they were standing there, then they fell over and they're dead. It was probably myocarditis. Anyway, the wolf pack roll up and barely bat an eyelid at a bunch of dead bodies before deciding we should just steal their guns. So they do, and then all agree we should totally steal this car. but a dead guy is on it. So Lonely Man and Wolfpack eat him in the bush and drive off. So where do they go? To the bar, of course, where everyone's dead. So they start drinking because why not? And Wolf Lady asks, why are the birds attacking? And shut that door again! It's because of global warming, obviously! So Lonely Man, he's pretty smart since he's no longer lonely, saying, well, let's just get the hell out of here before they come back. They get rolling in a car where they're shooting all those birds drive-by style. And here's a bunch of hillbillies who are using a pitchfork and an umbrella to fight off the aerial jihad, which is amazing. But it's like, I've seen all those animal rescue videos on the old social media. Like, all you need is a net and they'll find a way to die in it. But actually, I've just kind of solved this entire film-like series. You go out, you get a 4-pack of beer, you don't break any of the rings, and like, they'll just Jeffrey Epstein themselves in it. Anyway, doesn't matter because those hillbillies are now dead. Team Wolfpack park up and then proceed to inspect the dead lady, and they conclude she's pretty bloody dead. So they get rolling again where there's an old man who asks them, are you okay? And they're absolutely fine. So say, why are these birds attacking us? An old man, he's pretty smart, telling them, look, we had a really big fire last year and like there were other fires in the world. And that made the birds really angry, so they started attacking us. And trust me, I'm a climate scientist. The Earth is dying. We're all heading to extinction when the temperatures rise by 2 degrees. Well, that just hit me right in the student lines. So, where do they go now? To open fields, obviously, where they get walking while on constant guard for terrorists. And oh my god, here they come. So get shooting Wolfpack, which they do because global warming ain't going to solve itself. But they're now out of bullets, so go unga boonga with them, and then the birds just fuck off. And that's it. They're all safe. Wait, what? Look, I absolutely loved the first film. It was terrible, but it was so funny. This one, though, it was painful. You know what? Actually, I'm going to make a stand now and say for as long as I live, I'll punch every bird I see in the freaking face and drive my diesel 4x4 in first gear, like even on motorways.
Subscribe button.
Is always right.